imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, none of these. I was like, I feel like an imposter right now because like one of the dudes asked about imposter syndrome. I was like, dude, do you not think I'm fucking an imposter? Like I got up. I was like, yeah, we'll make like a couple $1 million this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 28-year-old dude gets up and he's like, yeah, last year we made $130 million. The dude before him he's 30 and his company's got valuated for $300 million.
Mm-hmm.
And they have multiple 8 figures in the bank. And he's going for 10 billion.
But is that being an imposter though? Because you really spoke on what that accomplishment was.
I spoke on like failure, right? But like I'm getting up and speaking at an entrepreneurship conference on something to where like, geez, dude,
that other people have mastered. Not
mastered. That's the 2 people, like 3 people, because then there was another guy who sold another company for like 8 figures.
Yeah.
To where I was like, yeah, of course I feel like a fucking imposter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it ever goes away because you're gonna be. Hopefully, you're putting yourself in rooms.
You're the smallest one in the
to
room.
where they just make you feel like an imposter, and you really are. But like you're gonna get there eventually.
Yeah.
But that was my thing for that.
You're putting yourself in dark spots to fuel places. You're putting yourself in dark spots, whether it be certain rooms with other people that are at a higher level. That is considered to me a dark spot.
Yeah, bro,
it brings some type of self-doubt,
bro. It takes you to a whole nother. I mean, it is so fucking uncomfortable for me.
And you could tap out right then and there. You felt uncomfortable. There's people doing it on a whole bigger scale than you're doing. You can sit in a room with your fucking blackout curtains closed and fucking tap out. But it's fuel, you know, and there's a reason why you are where you are is because you continue to put yourself in rooms that put you in dark spots, but you know how to channel it to continue to grow.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like talked about how fucking uncomfortable these masterminds make me feel. Like so uncomfortable, like being in those rooms where you really like you truly don't belong, right? But then like the people in the room know where you are, they know what you can do, and they're gonna bring you along.
He brought you there for a reason,
right? Like you're in there for a reason, but at the same time, bro, it is really uncomfortable to be like the smallest fish.
But to put it in
nobody really talks about it.
You pay to put yourself there. Right. Like how fucking
twisted,
how twisted is that shit? You know what I mean?
Is it to where I pay to put myself in like? To where like, oh man, like, and I feel so uncomfortable. I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah.
Like, I'm super nervous. Like all these other things, but I know it's the best thing for me. But I'm it's like going and doing a workout.
But growth doesn't come from being comfortable.
No.
You know, and I think someone posted it today. Actually, you know, just self-doubt, being in uncomfortable situations where you start to doubt yourself, but then you understand that in order for me to grow, I have to feel this way. If I do not feel this way, it's something wrong.
Right. And I'm not the dude who's just going to go out and be able to do it. Like I want just to get advice. So I know I'm so big on mentors because I'm not going to go and create something new.
No,
I'd say the hardest part with like call magicians, I can't go fucking pay someone for a blueprint like you can in real estate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we've really just come up with this shit off like the top of our head. I'm like, okay, the system does not work anymore. And then we have to tear it all apart. Put that together. Does that one work? No. All right. Tear it all apart. Put it back together. Does that one work? Right. And it's after time after time after time after time, touring a lot of people are okay with that. To me, it just doesn't make sense. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. All right. Well, so okay. It's funny you say that because as you're explaining that concept, like in my mind, I'm like, damn, we low key was like raised on some shit like that. Like when you talk about like Tetris,
Legos.
Like think
Minecraft,
about it, right?
Yeah.
Like how many times did you put the wrong piece in the wrong fucking place? You end up losing the game, but for some reason you continue to go back because you're like, I gotta get past this phase of the game. I gotta get past this. Okay, now I gotta flip it this way, put it along the sides. You know what I mean? Like it's Tetris. You know, being a business owner is like playing Tetris. You're gonna put pieces in the wrong spots plenty of times, but as you continue to just do it over and do it over and do it over, you get further and further. It never seems perfect, but you're continuing to grow and get further.
Right, that's another thing. Tetris is never perfect, right? It's hard to get that fucking 5.
Yeah.
That 5 across the bottom to where it all lined up. I got that one long one.
Yeah. You know, but it also is thinking on your toes, right? Learning how to adjust, remember kind of where you've been, and to make changes as you go.
Yeah.
As shit gets faster. Like that's crazy. That's a hell of an analogy, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pat myself on the fucking back, man.